Hey guys, how you doing today? Michael Glover here, the voiceover Ray, and I'm going to be talking about my new home studio. You know, when I started on voiceover, it was very easy to get a nice microphone and get a little space and record auditions for my agents and what have you, and then when you book a gig, you just go to a nice studio and boom, there it is. Those days have changed. COVID-19 has changed a lot of things for all voiceover talents, and the main thing being is that you have to have your own studio now, and you have to be an engineer and know how to work it. And so I've tried a lot of nice things and stuff to give me a nice studio, and I've got nice microphones, and all a nice microphone will do is pick up how bad your recording space is. And so after several tries of different things to have a quiet space, I finally broke down and did something I should have done from the beginning. And that was to actually build a very nice recording space. And so I designed a little something and put it together, and I thought I would show all of you, because since we're all dancing right now and trying to get all ready for this COVID thing, and even after COVID is over, I have a feeling that a lot of studios are going to keep you at home. It's a lot cheaper. But anyway, let me show you what I've been through, and let me show you what I've done. You're going to like this. Check it out. As I was starting my voiceover career, I was traveling quite a bit. So a lot of the work and training I was doing in hotel rooms. So I had to have something I could travel with and still record halfway decent. And this was my solution. A little box, I had a microphone, a pop filter, my little interface in the whole shot, and that worked great on the road. But at home, it was a different story. Don't forget, I'm just in a bedroom at home, so I need to find a nice little corner or someplace to record. So I got this recording shield, or this booth shield, where I could shield behind my microphone and have a nice little pocket to record in. Yeah. Only problem, it did a nice little job for that little pocket, but all around me, the walls and everything, the sound was bouncing off of. This wasn't working. Well, the next thing on my list was the Chaotica eyeball. This is very controversial in the voiceover world. I have heard so many takes on it.
Oh, this thing sucks. I think it's terrible.
Well, actually, I think it's pretty good.
I'll never use that ever.
I think it's great, actually. I've heard so many things on it. However, I gave it a try and put a nice little USB microphone on the inside there, and it cut noise. You could equalize it a little bit. It just didn't work, guys. It didn't work out. I understand it saved some people, but it didn't save me in this respect. Moving on. Well, after trying several different things, I finally stumbled upon something called the AWSOME. This is a studio booth, all self-contained into one. You step into this. Better yet, check this out. I'm going to show it to you. Presenting your studio. And as you can see, folks, it's a box you stick your head in, and it even has a flap in the back that closes to prevent the noise from coming from the back. And it's a little booth, and I mean little, and it's all cushioned and what have you, and you do your recording from inside there. They even got international singing star Seal to endorse it. Well, I hauled off and bought me a brand new Neumann TLM 103 mic, black, collector's edition, hooked that bad boy up inside my booth, put on a nice little pop screen that covered it, turned on the little light and everything. I was ready to record. So, I was pretty much all set. I had my DAW on one side, and on the other side I had my AWSOME all set up, and I put my script inside with my little light, and I thought this was working out pretty good, but evidently my agents and other engineers and studios did not. Well, folks, the AWSOME was pretty cool. It does an interesting job. Personally, I think it'd be better for a female's voice. My voice is deeper, and one of my agents was saying my sound was coming up rather boomy. And I could kind of fix that in equalization, but if I was in a Source Connect session, these guys don't want to sit there equalizing that every time I record and stuff. So after listening to a few of our voiceover experts, I was convinced that I had to find another solution. And boy, did I find another solution. Oh yes. Check this out. On the internet and some Google searches, I found the frame of the booth that I would like to build upon. Yes, that would be perfect for what I need. So, I went into my bedroom, measured the space. I decided to go a little larger than the one you were looking at there, and 7 feet tall, 4 feet around. There it is. There's the booth frame I need. And putting it right next to my DAW. On the left, I could sit and do my processing next to the window. But on the right, that is where my booth will be. Oh boy, here we go, folks. Now's the time for me to get my acoustic blankets to go around my frame. And the only place to get that, folks, is at Vocal Booth To Go. They have excellent customer service. They shipped them very fast for me, and they did a great job in customizing what I wanted. Now, let me show you exactly what they did. The first thing they wanted me to do was to send them some rough sketches of what I wanted done. So, one morning as I was having my coffee, I began to sketch. I started by showing them the size of the blankets I wanted and how many I wanted. I decided I was going to be using 2 blankets in my custom design, and one of the blankets will have 2 windows put on them. The roof is just a top that fits right over, 4x4 all the way around, and I had to show them the placement of the windows. And so doing the windows and doing the 2 blankets so that I could have it open on each side, they got back to me and let me know that they will be putting that together and sending it to me ASAP. And when they did, the transformation has started. You know, guys, one of the cool features in my booth that I had to have was a little portable air conditioning for those hot days. Turn it on and off, keep the booth cool. USB charger, extra light. I have a Bluetooth wireless keyboard to talk to my DAW. Then my interface. I got my Scarlett. And then this little switch here, this controls my recording lights outside. So Vicky will know when I am working inside. And I like this light because it changes colors. I can do all different colors. So if I have 5 projects I'm working on, I'll change the color each project so she'll know how far I have to work. Kind of cool. I really like this kind of light. It's by Harlan Hogan, and it's a cool little novelty. Speaking of light, another thing I like about my windows is that it lets the sunlight in. And during the day, it lights up the inside of my booth. But at night, I do have a couple of USB lights that I could hang right there on my hooks there, and it lights up the whole booth beautifully. And a cool feature about it, folks, they're motion censored. Hey, pretty cool, huh? My Neumann 103 and this Sennheiser 416 are the only ones I keep in my booth. The booth is customized so that it could open on both sides, being that it is so close to my bed. And it's really cool, folks, because when I open it on both sides, the Velcro that comes with it automatically holds it open. How cool is that? With their prompt production of my acoustic blankets and their customer service, Vocal Booth To Go did an excellent job. And as far as my new booth, well, I think I like it. Well, folks, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this journey. It was a lot of fun. And as you are going for a new studio or whatever you're doing like that, the other choices, the ISOVOX was really not bad. It just took a little equalization for me. Also, the Chaotica eyeball can be equalized and can be worked with. I know a lot of people who have used them and have worked very successfully with them. However, I am very pleased with my booth. And the people at Vocal Booth To Go, the work they did, I'm very impressed with, and I do highly recommend them. Also, Mr. Dan Leonard, I want to thank him for his expert help with me on my booth and getting my sound correct after I got it all finished. I did contact Dan and had him listen to it. He said, Mike, let me listen to your sound floor, let me listen to everything. And he gave me the thumbs up. So I know I'm on the right track. And so, back to the grind and get those voiceovers out there and stuff. And to all of you guys out there banging on new studios, I hope this helped you a little bit to get you going. And you know, my friend Dave Fanoy, he told me that, Micah, that ISOVOX, I don't know, you're a big guy. You might be bumping into it. And me, Mr. Know-It-All, oh, no, Dave, it's all right. I got it. I'll be all right. He was right. I would almost knock that thing off the stand working and trying to do my work. Live and learn, huh? Anyway, to all of you, thank you for joining me. Have a great one. And break a lip.